What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. Got a pretty sizable stack of books here from a few visits to some local shops here in Louisville and some from around the area, the greater Kentucky area that I've visited in the last few months. Most of these are dollar books, so I'll just go ahead and get started. This first stack is from Heroes Comics and Games in Lexington, Kentucky. These were all dollar books I grabbed there a couple of weeks ago. Started off here with Cable #1. It's got the Rob Liefeld variant there. I'm just noticing, looks like Major X's helmet right there. Part of Baby Hope, I guess. I'm not sure if that's part of his outfit or part of her like Yoda backpack that he's keeping her in, but just noticed that, so it's pretty cool. Another Cable variant here. This is #2. This is a David Finch cover. Got Baby Yoda / Hope there on the Baby Bjorn thing that Cable's carrying in that one, so pretty cool. A couple of spec books here. Got Avengers Arena #1. This was hot a couple years ago. It was going for about 20. I think it just goes for about between 1 and 5 now. It was the first appearance of some of those characters on the front. I'm not sure. I just remembered the cover and grabbed it because it was $1. Got the first appearance of Calvin Elvis here. Beautiful Alex Ross cover, Final Crisis #7. So I picked up a few copies of this over the year. Sold them for between 20 and $30. So I just grabbed another one. Grabbed the fun Fantastic Four variant here. This is a Simone Bianchi cover. You can kind of see it's faded up there. It says it's a 1 in 15 variant. It was originally $6.99, I guess. So I picked that one up just because it was just because it said 1 in 15, and I liked the cover, so it's pretty cool. Classic Batman here, and this is Nightfall #1 from first part of the Nightfall series from Batman 492. I've got a newsstand copy of this and the second print, but I did not have just a regular direct edition, so happy to find that. Another Fantastic Four book. It's a promo book from Taco Bell. I checked the year on this. It's from like 2009. I couldn't remember. I think that was before that Miles Teller Fantastic Four movie came out, or it might have been right around that time, but they didn't have these outfits on in that movie. So I'm not sure what the promotion was at Taco Bell around that time. But I do like the promo books, so picked it up. I like the parody books as well, so couldn't pass up this Old Blood #1. It's got Jerry Seinfeld, and it has D question mark up there, Jerry Seinfeld. So that was cool. It's a Youngblood crossover or parody, and then we've got Brigade #1, which is the Brigade parody. So always happy to find these parody press books. Good times. Aquaman not sure, just grabbed this one because it was the Free Willy homage movie poster cover. I showed a couple of these couple videos back with the Detective Comics that had the Matrix cover on there, and the Flash with the North by Northwest, so couldn't pass up the Free Willy one. Got this cool Battle Zones #1. This is a crossover book between Malibu and Marvel. Let's just see if there's a back cover. This is basically just a gallery book with like splash pages, full cover or full page battles between one Marvel character and one Malibu character. You got Daredevil and somebody from the Malibu universe there. You got Wolverine, somebody from the Malibu universe there. Spider-Man 2020 $99. Got Beast and Mantra or Necro Lady. I don't know. I just like the crossover stuff, and I like the gallery books, so couldn't pass that up. A couple of Miss Marvel books here. I'm working on this Volume 2 run. Got #23. It's a cool Greg Horn cover, and #17, another Greg Horn cover. And then this one, it's a Secret Invasion. Miss Marvel. This is a cool wraparound cover. It's Terry Dodson. It's got, I guess those are all four different versions of the Captain Marvel costume. You got the original one over there, and then the Carol Danvers one, the Miss Marvel, and then the Captain Marvel over here with the new costume, and then another version of that. I'm not sure what that one's from, but happy to find that. And then the last two books from Heroes were Lady Mechanica #3, Devil in the Lake #3. I had the Kickstarter versions of these, but this was the first time I'd seen them in a physical shop. So for $1, I'm not gonna pass that up. It's got beautiful Sia She does all the interior art in this whole book, so can never pass that up when I see it for $1. So I was really happy to find that. And then last book from this particular stop was Defenders of Dynatron City #2. Just a fun old LucasArts video game from the 90s, and this is the comic adaptation of that. So happy to find those. Those were all $1 from Heroes Comics and Games. And then next couple books were from a toy show a couple weeks ago out in Shepherdsville. These were $2 or $3 each. Another CO cover. This is Hulk #1, just a cool variant. I'm not sure if this is a ratio or just like a B or a C cover. But it's got the cool, got the gray She-Hulk there on the left, looking in the reflection and seeing Jennifer Walters. So it's pretty cool. It goes for about 10 or 20 online, so I was happy to find it for 2 or 3. And then the other one I got was this Moon Knight Volume 1 #5. Just needed this for my run. And let's see, a couple books from a G.I. Joe convention a few weeks ago. Got G.I. Joe #21. It's a cool J. Scott Campbell cover, and Mike Zeck does all the interior art on this as well. And this is the silent issue, so G.I. Joe 21 from the original A Real American Hero Marvel run. That was, of course, the silent issue with Snake Eyes in it. And this is a take on that. I'm not sure if I've never read that one, so I'm not sure if this is the same story just told with updated art, but I don't think so. It's mostly just about Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow fighting, and then Cobra Commander's in there too. So it's really cool, lots of fun stuff, and then beautiful Mike Zeck interior art. So I was happy to find that. This one was $4, and then the issue right after that was 22. This was $5. This is a Michael Turner sketch cover. I showed just the regular hate cover. I got that, I think, for 50 cents in that big G.I. Joe chunk that I got from Great Escapes sale a few months ago. But this is the just the black and white sketch cover. So I was happy to find that one for $5. And then the last book from the G.I. Joe show was this G.I. Joe #13. Just Tom Scioli does the interior art on this whole book. This was $5. Cover price for $8. It was a pretty sizable book, so I needed this one for the run, so I didn't mind paying up a little for that. These next 3 books were from a flea market. These were all $1 a piece. It's from the Awesome Flea Market in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. It's not really an awesome flea market. They've only got really one booth that has comics anymore, so it's kind of disappointing. But I hadn't been out there in a while, so I made the voyage out there. I grabbed this Image United #3. Got a cool Comics Greatest World source book. This looks like it was a little promo giveaway for Advanced Comics. It was kind of, I think Advanced Comics was kind of similar to like Previews back in the 90s. This goes through the launch of this particular run, and it's got some sketch art in there. And it's got some cool Adam Hughes art. Like, this is all Adam Hughes stuff. All Adam Hughes pencils. And then it's got some like concept art for Ghost too. There you go. Ghost by Adam Hughes. So can't go wrong with that. And then last book from the flea market was another parody book here. This Wild Brats #1. I'd never seen this parody book before. Actually, there was a stack of Wild Cats #1s that he had in the booth, and I always look at those to see if there's a newsstand, because I've got #1, but I don't have. I've got #1 direct, but I don't have #1 newsstand. So I always look on the backs to see if the barcode's there. But when I've looked on the back of this one, I saw Usagi, so that made me do a double take, and I looked at the cover again. And it says Wild Brats. And then I'd never seen it before, so I grabbed it. So that was cool. And let's see, this next stack of books is from a shop in Somerset, Kentucky. We were there, me and my wife were there about a month ago or so. So we stopped at one of the shops down there and picked up some stuff. These were all like $2 and $3 a piece, I think. Got a couple of just blank sketch covers. Got GoBots #1 and a Street Fighter 2021 sci-fi. There we go. Focus. Doesn't like just the white covers, I guess. 2021 sci-fi and fantasy special. Got another Fantastic Four promo book. This one was from Best Buy. Obviously came out around the time of the Fantastic Four movie in the early 2000s with Jessica Alba, Captain America, and Commish, and that dude that played Mr. Fantastic, who's actually British. I can't remember his name. He's like, it's like Ian or Oon or Yon or something. He's got some weird British name, but those movies were goofy, and they did a terrible job with Galactus in the second one. I like they did a good job with Silver Surfer in the second one with Larry Fishburne, but Galactus being just a stupid cloud was not my favorite, but they were still fun. Superman Red and Blue #6. Just grabbed this one because it was a Kevin Eastman cover. Got a cool Tim Seeley G.I. Joe sketchbook. This was from 2004 convention, I guess. It's a little beat up, but the guy only charged me like $3 for it, so I was happy to grab that. Then got a shiny Virgin Mega Man foil. I think that's fully charged #1. I think that's the issue. I think I've got another one of those, another variant, but just grabbed that one to flip. Got Gun Honey. Got the homage to the Captain America comics #1 there, so I grabbed that one. This is not the Ghostbusters that I was looking for, but it's still a Ghostbusters #1, so it was only $1 or $2, so I grabbed that. I always get confused. I thought maybe this might be the real Ghostbusters, like the cartoon, because these guys kind of look like Egon and Ray from the cartoon, but that is not them. It's just more horror, I guess, Ghostbusters thing. I don't remember if this was actually... It says it was a TV show. I don't remember this TV show at all, but Ghostbusters adjacent, so why not? Masters of the Universe #4. Just grab this one. I rarely see these in the dollar bins anymore, so when I do, I will grab them. Got a fun G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, or no, yes, it's Scarlett blowing Snake Eyes. So that was pretty funny. I just grabbed this one because I thought it was a newsstand down there in the corner, but I was looking online, and I think just all of the DDPs might have been just had the barcode. I don't know if they had a direct edition and a newsstand, but yeah, I need it for my G.I. Joe run, so why not? And then this Gen 13 #1. This is volume 2 from 1995. This one's cool. I didn't have this one. There was like, I think 10 variant covers for that or something. With J. Scott Campbell doing all the interior art on this. So that was really cool. I'll pick all the variants of those I find whenever I see them for cheap. And then this last stack of books here is from The Great Escape in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I went down there for the first time in a couple years, went through their dollar bins and some of their back issue bins. So these first few books are from the dollar bins. Just grabbed this Star Trek. It's #18 from the IDW run. Just grabbed this one because it was a retailer incentive. It's RIA, so I guess they had an RIB. I know some of those photo covers can go for a bit, so I just snagged this one to flip. Probably get like 10 or 20 bucks for it, hopefully. Got 10th Muse #1. Just grabbed this one because it's an early Mark Brooks cover. Can't really tell. It's very cartoony, which some of his stuff is cartoony, especially his early stuff, so I was happy to find that. Another parody book here. We got He Woes #1. That is Parody Press. They were still around in the early 2000s when Heroes came out, so very popular show. That whole Save the Cheerleader thing, right around the time Lost came out, so I'd never seen the parody book before, so I just grabbed that one for $1. Got a Mighty Mutanimals. This is #7. Needed this one for my run. I'm not sure how many issues this ran for, but it's got that cartoony style that I like from the Archie comics. As this one is published by Archie, that makes a lot of sense. The last few are from the priced. Yeah, these are all priced books. So this is Star Wars 14. This one was $2. This one just got Black K. I think this is it's a Mark Brooks cover, and it's Black K. It's not his first appearance. I think his first appearance was like Darth Vader #1. But I think this might be his first cover appearance. This was hot when he was on the not the Mandalorian, the Boba Fett show for a while. But I can probably get like $20 for this. Maybe that's being optimistic, but I can definitely get more than 2 for it. So that's why I grabbed that. Got this Dreams of Dawn Wizard 1/2 for $3. This is it's kind of a gallery book with different artists doing drawings of Dawn, so that's why I grabbed it. It's got a Frank Cho panel in there, so that was one of the reasons, or the only reason I pretty much grabbed it. I don't collect the Dawn stuff. I know it's popular. If ever the first one goes for quite a bit, obviously, so I still hold out hope that I can find that in the cheap bins, but we'll see. I got this Marvel Superheroes Fall 1992. It's a newsstand. This is I think the second or third appearance of Rogue in not in continuity, in timeline. I don't know. It's got this Miss Marvel story in there that was supposed to appear in Miss Marvel run in the 80s, but then it got canceled, so it was never in there. So they reprinted it in 92. So even though Rogue had been out for a while, obviously this is her second appearance. I don't know. Somehow it works out like that. It's on Key Collector. That's how I found out about it. But I've had this a couple times and flipped it for between $20 and $30. So I saw it for $3, so I grabbed it. Another couple Image United books here. Got number 0, the fun Eric Larson cover, and number 2 with I don't know, it might be Silvestri or Liefeld. Looks like one of the connecting covers they did. There's supposed to be 6 issues of this. I think they only did 3 or 4 before it got canceled, unfortunately. But grab all those I can find when I see them for cheap. Cool Moon Knight cover here. This is number 26. This one was $5. It's a cool Dell'Otto cover with Punisher and Moon Knight on there, obviously. I think there was a 3-issue run in this series with Punisher, with Dell'Otto doing the covers. So those go for between definitely more than $5, probably between 10 and 20. So I was happy to find that. I'm going to keep this one in my collection. Really happy to find this one, Vigilante number 36. This one was $3. First meeting between Peacemaker and Vigilante. New season of Peacemaker just came out. Vigilante is in that, so this one will probably be heating up again, hopefully. So I'm going to plan to flip that one for more than $3. And then last book here, we got Magic the Gathering Chandra number 2. Just grabbed this one because it was a Harvey Tolobao cover, and he does all the interior art on this as well. So I'm a big Magic fan and a big Harvey Tolobao fan. So it was kind of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup of comic books and gaming. So happy to find this one. And I think he did the art for the whole miniseries. I'm not sure how many issues it ran, probably 3 or 4, or maybe 6, I don't know. But this was the first one I found in the cheap bins, so I was happy to find that. $2, so half of cover price, so can't go wrong with that. Alright guys, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm filming this the day before Labor Day, so I hope you guys have a good Labor Day weekend, and I will talk to you later. See ya.